Hello, everybody, and welcome to the InControl podcast, the greatest soccer podcast to ever exist on the internet. Matthew and James is my co-hosts, and let's get into the past week of soccer. Matthew, take it away.
Okay, first we're gonna do a little bit of review. We just got 4 games from the last week that we should talk about. The first one is Lille versus Marseille. Um, Really tough game between both teams. Of course, Lille, before the game, were in second in the Uber Eats League One or Ligue 1.
Where was Marseille? Is Marseille
I
in the running or no?
I don't think Marseille were in the running. I think they were still up there, but they weren't close to PSG or Lille. And 2 late goals from Jonathan David put Lille
Big up.
up front.
Big up.
Yeah, now they're top of the league by 2 points, which is
And
good to see.
so Marseille's not. So is that really important?
Yeah, because PSG was. I think they were 1 point ahead. They've been neck and neck the entire season.
Lens in fifth. Big up Lens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, Manchester City beat Wolves. Manchester City did score 3 goals late on in the game. I feel like it was a lot closer than the scoreline suggests. But
the Portuguese men disappointed me.
You take those, the Portuguesers. So that's 21 straight wins for Manchester City. If they get 5 more, they tie the European soccer record with 26.
Let's calm down here.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will, because that is super, super hard. Ajax have only done it 3 times, but it is like the Eredivisie, and they did it all 3 times in the 70s with like Johan Cruyff.
I mean, your next games you have Man United, Everton, Leicester. Wait, is this just for Prem? Is this for league only?
No, it's everything.
Just in general?
Yeah, all competitions.
So you got Everton, you got Mönchengladbach, Man United, and you have to win them, or just
we have to win every single game.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. It might. Another game that kind of piqued my interest a little bit: Tottenham smashing Burnley 4-0. Bale scored twice.
Come on, Dyke, man. Sean Dyke.
Bale scored twice, I think, and got an assist. Starting to wonder, is Bale back to his best? What do you guys think?
He's not back to his best, but he's enjoying football, so that's good.
Yeah, he's not playing golf anymore. So I feel like
he's not playing golf.
I feel like if he just keeps focusing on soccer, he'll be.
Especially Mourinho, bro. He's not be able to touch a club when he's playing for Tottenham.
So James, what do you think about the Olympic qualifiers for Canada?
Okay, so what was it? Got released. What was it? Last week?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, got released last week. So, looking at the draw, or should we go over the team? Want to go over the team first?
I think we should talk about who we're playing first with the draw.
Okay, so this is how the Olympic qualifiers works for anyone that don't know. There is 2 groups of 4. So basically there's qualifiers to get into that. The 8 teams right now are USA, Mexico, Costa Rica, Honduras, Dominican Republic, Haiti, El Salvador, and Canada. So the top 2 in each group go versus each other. That makes sense. So winner of Group A versus second place team in Group B, and all you need is to win that game after. Mm-hmm. So the winner of Group A versus B, you just gotta win that game. You just need to make the finals, and you're in. You don't need to win. You just need to be the finals. So basically, making the finals is bragging rights. When I look at the draw, it's clearly one-sided for the groups. One containing Mexico and USA plus Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
And Dominican Republic. Good luck to them.
Yeah.
And then we have El Salvador, Haiti, and Honduras. Although, probably easier for us to get out of the group, It probably means that in order to make the Olympics, we're going to have to verse probably USA or Mexico.
Yeah. But have you seen
going to be a bitch.
Have you seen the teams that are already in the
Olympics?
Yeah.
I will not. We could see that right now.
Because Japan's already qualified because they're the host. Out of
Japan,
Europe,
bro. Japan's actually nice.
I know.
They
I know.
won the. Did they win the U20 World Cup or did they make the finals?
I
think
they went far for
they
sure.
won it.
I don't think they won it.
I think they have some really good, especially that guy from Valencia. What was his name?
Kubo?
No, not Kubo. Kang Lee? Is it Kang Lee?
Oh yeah, I think so.
He's disgusting.
But
So I'm
out
looking
of
for
Europe,
teams here.
they took the top 4 finishers in the Euros.
Romania,
U21 Euros. I know. Spain, Romania, Germany, and
Germany.
France all made it.
So I don't know.
New Zealand is coming out of Oceania.
Oceania. So that was pretty easy. That versus Tahiti
Yeah.
and New Caledonia.
No, the thing is,
was it Japan or was it Korea?
I also see
Anyways,
Australia here, so I'm a little confused. Why is Australia in
Australia
the
plays in
Asian
Asia.
qualifiers, but New
Australia
Zealand
plays
are
in
in
Asia.
Oceania?
They play in Asia qualifiers though.
Oh, because yeah,
I think they switched a few years ago because they said it was too easy and they need more comp. South Africa though, that's interesting. They haven't seen them in a while.
South Africa,
Under
Ivory Coast,
20
and
stuff.
Egypt were the host for the U23 Cup of Nations, so it's glad to see that they made it through.
I think we know who's favorites though: Spain and France.
Yeah, but also look at South America, where they got Brazil and Argentina coming out. That's pretty crazy. Both teams very, very good, obviously. Both full of talent.
Yeah, because if they send I'm trying to see if they send their whole squad.
Well, I don't know. Is Neymar gonna go back again? Is he just gonna say fuck it?
They could call Neymar as an overager.
They could.
Usually it's like they send like the like, best goalie. Because you experience that, and they send like two of the best local players.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, what they do I'm trying to see for when it comes to France and Brazil, like the under 20s. Let me see.
Yeah, but who's Brazil gonna call up in net though? Because you got Allison and Ederson. Both of them are obviously
I don't
really
even
good.
know. Low-key, they might call like Neto or some shit.
Maybe.
Actually, it's U23, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, France is gonna be stacked.
Oh, France has Camavinga.
If they want, they could call Mbappe too.
Is he under 23?
If they want to go all out, bro, they could do Upamecano, Owar, Theo Hernandez, Ousmane Dembele, Konate, Alan Saint-Maximin, Fofana, Guendouzi. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's insane. France will probably win.
That's disgusting. Yo, what?
I just realized, CONCACAF gets 2 spots, so I think both teams who make the finals automatically make it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But the what's it called? For us, since Mexico and USA are in the same group, that one of them's gonna come first or second. Yeah. So we're gonna have to verse one of them in the semis. So
who would you rather play though?
Honestly, I don't even know. I probably would have said USA, but USA it's not looking too bad.
Yeah.
But USA is not calling all their best underagers.
Probably not.
Because they have them in the top squad like somewhat like us too.
Like I feel like I've heard a lot more hype for the American players than I have the Mexican players who are under 23.
That's the thing about Mexico, they have like they're all like them like
but they're all
really
like good. Like the US definitely has some shitters on their team. And Mexico definitely they're more
probably
well-rounded.
For them weak is probably their center backs because they did lose Miles Robinson because Atlanta they said they were going to release their players because of CONCACAF, but now because of the Champions League, CONCACAF Champions League, they said no. So they're not going to get George Bello. They're not going to get Miles Robinson. Their best prospect, honestly, because I don't think from the MLS at least, probably Cole Bassett.
I have no idea who
that is. He's doing good. He's on Colorado. He's like an 8, kind of could play like a 10. Otherwise, I don't know. They have some. David Ochoa is a good young. I think they signed him at 16 for Real Salt Lake.
Oh, and I'm looking at the women's qualification. Canada has already qualified for the women's portion.
Yeah, well, that's destined. No, that's gotta happen.
I don't know. It's
If we
just
don't,
nice
then
to
that's
see.
bad. Especially for losing to like Mexico and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't do that in women's. It has to be because there's only two for women's too, or is it more?
It's 2.
It's only 2.
Yep.
Yeah, so it has to be us in USA. If we choke that, that's bad.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way that a North American team could make it.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah. There's
Looking
no other
here.
way.
Because where I'm saying Mexico and the United States, but I don't know. Maybe Costa Rica has something. Maybe Dominican. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe Dominican Republic pulls it out. I know Dominican Republic have like lots of guys in like the second and third division of Spain.
Mhm.
They have lots of like random lower leagues in Spain.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their squad here.
I feel like it's really hard to
Yeah.
judge because a lot of these under 23
Mhm.
players don't exactly have the same well, most of them don't have the same amount of like international reputation. So like
Yeah,
people in the
especially in
Dominican
this region.
Republic might know their best youth players, but
Where
people in Canada don't
yeah,
really know who these guys are just because
that's what I'm saying.
they don't have that reputation.
Mhm.
It's not like the
Mhm.
Giovanni Reynas where they're just fucking blown up
Mhm.
all over the world, and now everyone knows who
Mhm.
they are. And Manchester City's like, oh yeah, we'll take them.
We don't have to play Reina though because he's in the main squad.
Yeah,
But they'll probably send him if they make the. I hope at least that if we make it there, we go all out.
yeah. So who did
Try
Canada
to
call
get.
up? 'Cause
Okay, so there was a 50 man,
Mhm.
but honestly, it's tough to see if we go by people that have been called up just to the main team before
Yeah.
the main squad who has caps at least. It's Zorhan Basang, fullback Montreal,
Mhm.
formerly of Circle Bruges, Zach Brad Gilliard, Montreal fullback, Gudinho, third division,
Gaudinho,
Zwica,
class.
I forgot. I don't really, bro. People in the Canadian fan base hate him. He fucked us in the Gold Cup bad. Well, anyways, Cornelius, I don't know if he's gonna stay in the U23s or if he's gonna called up for the World Cup qualifying. Liam
Mhm.
Fraser's been there. Akello, Shamit Shom, Jaden Nelson, Schaffelberg, Tabla, Twerdick, Phil Barr, Andreas Brim.
Wait, did
I don't think all the ones.
did Akinola declare for the US?
He didn't clear for anyone yet. And he's injured right now. He was supposed to come to camp routine, the camp we had,
Yeah.
but then he got hurt. So I don't know. He still has to make his decision. For goalies, though, I'm looking. Goalies, we're depth. We're depth. I said we're depth. We have lots of depth. We're pretty
Yeah.
good here.
We have
If
5
anyone
goalies.
really go with,
Who would
it's
you go
probably going to
for?
be Dane Sinclair. He's probably the standout for there. Patimus has been called up lots of camps, so he's probably be him. And then
Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to call up 3 because I know there's only 20 spots available.
Mhm.
So I don't know if we're forced to call up 3 goalies. If we are, then it'll probably be like Breza, who's the backup at Bologna.
Yeah.
If not, it's probably going to be like St. Clair and Patimus because they know they trust them.
Now, do you think
Fullbacks?
Wait, before you get to the fullbacks, do you think Breza's gonna
Mhm.
do you think he might switch his nationality to Norway? Because I don't think he has a cap.
Nah. I think he.
And
Nah,
like,
he won't switch.
but looking at how good Norway are right now, with the likes of Haaland, Odegaard, literally everyone, Berge. Like, do you think that might be an issue further down the line? So you might want to get him caps now.
No, I think we're fine. I think he just used that to get so be able to move to
Italy?
Europe. I think he needed a European passport, so I think that's
Okay.
why. Because he was born in Canada. I think he actually played for what's the name, Vaughan. If I'm not mistaken. I think he played for Vaughan at one point. Or is that Curich? It might be
Oh
the guy from
shit.
Le Havre.
Oh shit. I got an advertisement as looking where he played. It only shows Italian teams.
Yeah, so Bologna. I mean, he's back with Serie A, so I think you'd have to call him. But knowing Dane Sinclair starting, really good form, so it's probably be
Yeah.
him starting.
Is he starting
Fullbacks,
for
if you're thinking about it,
Is he
Oh,
starting
James?
for Minnesota?
Minnesota? Yeah, bro. I think he almost made the All-Star team. He's been doing really good.
Oh shit.
Patimus, I don't know. He just finished his loan at CPL. Don't know what the new manager Montreal is gonna do. They still have to find a new manager because Henri
Gotcha.
left. So I mean, you have Nogueira, but he's like U23's Maritimo.
Yeah.
Hassel, maybe he got some games at Vancouver, and then bro, every time I try to say I can't say it. You know what to say that Nikula Korsija. Korsija. Is that how you would say it?
Corsija, I guess. Where's he from?
Korsija, I guess Korsija.
He's
Now
Croatian.
this
I
is where
can't.
we're like. So how much do you think like fullback is? If we're only now 20, what do you think? 4 center backs, 3 fullbacks then? Probably.
What I typically do whenever I'm playing Football Manager and I need to like figure out how
Mhm.
many like what positions I need players in, I typically choose like 2
Yeah.
players from every position. So like if we have 20, I might go with one
Mhm.
less midfielder because, like you
But I don't think we need 4 fullbacks. I think we'll be fine with 3.
maybe. I guess with Gutierrez cuz Gutierrez could play on the right and the left. So
Mhm.
maybe you can get away with only bringing him. But if you look at the
Yeah.
players that are here, like you're gonna have to bring Zachary. I can't say his last name.
ZBG. Just guys
Yeah,
just say ZBG.
you got to bring ZBG.
It's probably be ZBG.
Um,
And they're probably gonna bring Bus because Bissong's been calling out. But then lots of people are also saying that this is like probably where the highest chance of a CPL player getting in. So I don't know where they're gonna go
I
with
think
this.
I think
It's
Abzi might go. Looking at the
because
left
Abzi
backs.
and Farsi are Farsi's probably Farsi and Abzi. Ansa's pretty good too, but I don't see Caden Chung's probably not really gonna get a look.
No.
CBG
Yeah, but
is almost probably the guy I could guarantee.
what about Gaudinho?
So what'd you say?
What about Gaudinho?
I don't know, but he
He
might
has
call him. But honestly, lots of people like he hasn't been getting called up to the can stuff. Lots of people hate him because of what he did in the Gold Cup. But this might be his revelation. Is that the right word? Revelation?
I guess yeah. Retribution.
Like yeah, to come back. And then
Oh
center
my.
backs. Dirk Cornelius is probably a lock if he does not get called up to the men's World Cup qualifying at the
Yeah.
same time.
I feel like he's
And
a
then
lock.
here, it's probably going to be Frank Stirring. And then I don't know, maybe Thomas Mills Ligier. He's been really good in the CPL.
Maybe. Or do you think they're gonna go with like a
It's just-
Julian Dunn?
They might go with the Julian Dunn. I know Cornelius is going to get called up for sure. Stirring has been called up to all the camps. Second division of Netherlands. I know he's been getting called up to all the camps. Maybe Karifa Yao too. He hasn't been playing. Rocco Romeo. I know. I seen an article about him. He really wants to be on this, but I don't think he'll really get a look.
I feel like a lot of
Probably
stuff's still
Cornelius.
in the air with this team.
Cornelius and Melgier are both left-footed, so probably if they really care about having that left-footed center backs on the left,
Yeah, a lot of
then you
people
could see both of
think
them
it's
come.
awkward, but there's a lot of times where
Yeah.
there's 2 right-footed center backs playing next to each other, so I don't really see an issue there.
Mm-hmm. And then midfielders. This is where how would you if you had what we called up 7 defenders and 3 goalies we did, or do you think they're gonna do 2 goalies?
They're probably gonna go 3 just in case to be safe.
So 3 goalies. So
Yeah.
that's 10. So that leaves 10. So how much midfielders and forwards do you think?
We have
So
10 players right now,
we have 10 players right now.
so probably 3 who I'm looking at the forwards right now. It looks like they're gonna try to play a 4-3-3 or something like that, like a 4. So maybe
Mhm.
like 5 or 6 midfielders, and
Okay,
then
and for midfielders, are you counting wingers and cams, or are you just
no,
talking about like
only
mid, like
like mids.
midfielders? Okay.
Even Lucas Diaz, I think he's more of a winger than he is an attacking midfielder.
I think for Sporting they're playing cam, but I don't know who they're gonna do with that. So okay, so you think we're gonna call it 5 mids,
Yeah,
5
probably.
midfielders, and then 5 attacking players?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at the midfielder spot. Probably Liam Fraser's probably definitely gonna get called up.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, but he probably
Same thing with
Mano
Okello.
Bocello. Both of them have been called up to like Gold Cups and stuff. Probably Maldissimo, really good last year for
Yep.
Vancouver.
But that's like 3
And then
defensive midfielders. Are we gonna go that defensive?
and Baldissimo, he's defensive, but he's more like a ball playing
Mm-hmm.
like CDM. He's not really like
Yeah.
Gattuso like take your legs out.
He's more of like a Pirlo.
And then
like
but I know Herdman also really likes Ralph Priso, so I don't know where he'll go with that. And then not Ben Patton, sorry, Harry Patton. He's been doing good in the Scottish league,
yeah.
getting minutes too. He was also, I don't know. Probably, okay, so I don't know. I'm trying to think right now because they're taking 5. Because I guess some of the attacking midfielders we have there can play cam too, so I
Maybe, yeah.
guess
Like Lucas Diaz can play
Fraser.
cam.
I'm trying to think. I don't think Shom's gonna get a look anymore. Not in Montreal anymore. I think it's gonna honestly. I think Herdman really likes Prizo. I think he's gonna call up Prizo, Okello. Oh, and then I want to say Fraser and Baldissimo, but then Fraser
Those
Baldissimo,
are
and
safe
then
picks.
probably a Harry Patton. Probably a Harry Patton because he's a more of attacking player.
Not Ben?
More of a attacking midfielder. No, Harry.
Are they brothers?
Ben Patton plays. Yeah, Ben
That's fucking
plays in
hilarious.
like the U23s though. Harry's playing like first team minutes. Yeah, so I think it's probably gonna be Baldissimo, Fraser.
Well, yeah, but they're also
Okello.
different teams. You know what I mean? Like Harry Patton plays on Ross County, and Ben Patton plays for Blackburn. So like, they're different, but when you're playing U23s for a championship team,
I'm pretty sure they're both left-footed too. Pretty sure they're both left-footed too.
Probably.
I think Ben Patton also. Maybe I doubt they'll call Ben Patton, but just he can play left back too. So maybe, but I don't think they'll really call him up. And then wingers and attacking midfielders, I honestly don't know. There's so many options here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This is crazy.
Okay, so you said probably 2 strikers and 3 wingers, or 3 attack wingers and attacking midfielders, and then 2 strikers.
Probably 2 strikers, 2 attacking, 2 or.
Okay, do you want to do the strikers first now?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, strikers.
If Lucas Diaz makes it, he would be a good selection for like the midfielders, because he could play as an attacking midfielder and as a winger, and he's probably tall enough to play as a. Well, he is tall enough to play as a striker.
He is, yeah. Well, he's definitely tall. I don't know if they're gonna. I think they will, but I'm not sure. They probably will call him up. Okay, so you could add Lucas Diaz, and then but for strikers,
they're gonna call in Tajon Buchanan for sure.
For sure. Tajon Buchanan.
I don't think they're not gonna pick him.
He's definitely gonna. They're definitely. Honestly, I think I don't know because Herdman loves Schaffelberg too. I don't know because apparently he did really good in the camp, and then Jaden Nelson did really good in the last camp too, and apparently he could come in and play the 10 a little bit too.
Well, Jaquil Marshall he's automatically on the team probably.
I don't think so. Actually, I don't know. I know he's been called, but I don't think I think they're gonna give other people shots here. I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna call him up automatically, Ash. Because then they I don't know. Because Tajon Buchanan, I think you have to call because he could also play right back and and on right mid or right wing, and he's did really good. Youth Player of the Year, so you have to put him there. Phil Corbianu, Wolves was on the bench for Wolves a few times.
Do you think Ogaro? And then do you think Ongaro's going to play?
I can tell you this: they're probably Ryan Raposo is not going to probably be there. Malik Johnson, Aiden Daniels, David Conyard, they're not going to be in the picture. But then I'm looking here. There's I don't know. Maybe they only call up four central midfielders and then have someone here who's able to drop a little bit.
I honestly think that it's going to be very, very hard to get European players for Olympic qualifiers.
And another thing is too, they just found out about England not letting players go, right? Wasn't that a thing that just came out?
I have no clue.
That was a thing that just came out, right?
Like
it just came out that there's some ban or something, and they're not letting they're saying it's a risk to let players, and then Copa America, or not Copa America, but what's the region called? It'd just be the South America. What would we call it?
Common Bowl or some shit?
Yeah, Common Bowl. They have qualifying, and they're requesting to change the date because lots of their good players from England aren't able to come.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure I read that. Let me see if we could able to find.
Is it because of their strain? Their new strain of COVID?
No, I think they put they put bans on certain countries or something. British. Let me see here if I could. find the story.
Well, I could tell you the team that lost to the France U20 team, but a lot of these players aren't in the thing. Like Liam Millar, is he a thought for the first team?
No, they didn't. No, they're probably gonna call him up to the first squad probably.
Because they played Pantimus? Is that how you say that?
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah, but
played.
this is
They played
this is
him.
in. So I'm saying they like Pantemis. That's why I'm saying. Although Breza's back Bologna, I feel they're gonna call Pantemis as the backup. But
Why'd they play
they call three.
Twardek at right back?
Who?
Twardek.
Tardik? Oh, because he's like one of those guys. He just like everyone just like he just does he just the coach's player. You know, he does what the team asks and shit. He doesn't
Gotcha.
actually play for Bohemians anymore. He plays on that Polish team, the Reginola. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a R and it's like yellow and red. If you know what team I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays there now. I don't know. Maybe they'll call him up too because he's like a player that just can
He's
play
probably
everywhere.
gonna get called up.
And he's very versatile. And he works hard.
Yeah.
But Balu Tabla probably would have been a guarantee before, but he's been non-existent. Apparently has some off the field issues, so I don't think he's even coming. Honestly, I don't know. Because probably Nelson, and then if Corbiano is probably not allowed to go anymore, they probably won't let him go.
Yeah, probably.
Because of the England thing, which I guess opens up spot for Buchanan. Well, not Buchanan, but for maybe Jaquil or Shaft. I don't know. That one's tough. And then strikers, probably Brim, but I mean, Ongaro, they might call up Ongaro too, just in case you need like the last minute goal. Yeah, I think he's like 6'6" or something. Target man.
Yeah, Ongaro's tall. He's 6'6". I had him in my in one of my career modes for FM.
Yeah, he's the definition of a target man. So maybe they bring him up. Teron Campbell, bit of a down year last year. Looked good first year, not really good this year. Perusa, I don't know. I didn't know he was still 19. I thought he was older than that, honestly.
It says 20 for me.
He wasn't. But when this was released, he was 19. The squad was released. Steven Simpson. Don't honestly really know that much. I'm pretty sure he was from Power Academy. You know, Power FC. I think he started at Power FC. I'm almost certain he started at Power FC. Let me see if I could. I think he started for the Power. He started at Power FC, and then he went to like the Barnsley like scholarship program.
Got you.
And then he worked his way up. And then, yeah, I guess that's really. And then then the other stuff that depends is who's gonna be able to come. Can you count on the European guys to come? If not, that's bad for us. But also that depletes like all the other squads.
It's horrible because if we can't get European players for the Olympic team, we're not going to be able to get European players for the first team, and that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking
I
about
don't think it'll be horrible, but for the first game, because Bermuda has like other teams need the European players just as bad as us.
Yeah.
So
what do you think about the World Cup qualifiers, though?
Okay, now this I'm gonna try to explain easy, but it's gonna be a little tough. Okay, so basically, last year I think maybe it was 2019 or 2020. They revamped the whole thing. They were supposed to do your top 6 ranked on FIFA. Everyone knows FIFA's corrupt. The rankings are always not very accurate. So it was originally I think it was supposed to be it's top 5 maybe.
No, it's top.
No. I'm saying the original before that they changed it to was. I'm pretty sure. I think it was like a top 5 ranked team. So like Costa Rica, Mexico, Jamaica, Honduras, and then literally everyone else in CONCACAF playing in like a big ass bracket just for that one last spot in the hex.
Yeah.
Because hex is the second stage. So it's basically like you would have like bracket for like 50 teams, one-off games every single time. Which, although it might seem easy because you're gonna play like U.S. Virgin Islands and all those teams. You're gonna have to play like so many games.
Yep.
But now then COVID happened and they revamped it again. So now it's the same 5 teams are in. It's no longer the hex. Now it's the it's no. Is it the?
Now there's 5
I
teams
don't know. What would you
in
call
the
for
final
the 8?
round.
What would you call 8?
It's just 8.
What would you call an 8 though? If it's not a hex, it's a what?
It's an 8.
Octagonal? Okay. It's an octagonal.
Yeah.
Instead of hexagonal, they call it the octagonal now. So now it's 8 teams in the final round. So the same 5 teams are already in United States, Honduras, Costa Rica, Mexico, Jamaica. And then now there's, I think, 5 groups in the first stage.
I think so,
If it's a group F, is that 5 groups? If it goes to group F, that's 5, right?
There's 6.
6 groups. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's 6 groups of like 4 to 5 teams, and then based off you have to win your group, and then the winner of group A will like versus the winner of group F, and then the winner of group B will versus the winner of group B, and so on. So those based on those groups, you have to finish first in your group in order to do that, and then after that you verse the winner of the top of the other group, and then
it's a round robin.
You have to get into the final round, and then the final round is a whole nother.
Yeah, the final round's a round robin, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know who makes it. How many spots do we have?
Yeah, no. Then after, pardon?
How many spots do we have?
Because we
it's
have
not gonna
3
be one.
To make the World Cup?
Yeah, it's not gonna be one.
CONCACAF has. We have 3 and 3 automatic and 1 playoff. So we'll either verse like South American or New Zealand.
So I'm assuming
like that.
So I'm assuming they're just gonna take the round robin results and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3 automatically go in, and then the 4th one is gonna have to fight in the playoffs.
What do you mean for the final round?
Yeah.
Yeah, final round. The top 3 automatically go, and then the 4th one. The 4th one goes into the playoff, which I think usually has the Oceania, which is always New Zealand, and then it has a South American team, and I can't remember if it's Asian or African team, and then it's just a draw. So if we get New Zealand, then that's good. Well, first we have to make the final round, but if we do get 4th, hopefully you don't get the South American team.
Hopefully,
because then you're probably gonna get like a Peru, or you could even get like a Uruguay or something, because there's stacks, honestly, all over.
Yeah. I think we should talk about our matchups, though, for the first round.
Okay, yeah. So for that first round, which is confusing, the group with 5 teams, we have Cayman Islands, Bermuda, Aruba, and Suriname. Originally, looked pretty easy.
Yep.
Recent times, I think COVID kind of helped Suriname because they've been able to recruit some, like, I don't know what the proper, not capable,
Dutch?
but I know
like
Dutch,
eligible.
yeah, but it's basically Dutch. I know, but I was trying to think of another word of saying not capable, but to booster. I don't know. I don't know the word, but there's like they did a new agreement for like Dutch natives, like they have with Suriname heritage, something like that. So now they're allowed to get lots of guys from Eredivisie 2. Is that what they call the second division in Netherlands?
I think it's the Eredivisie 2. Yeah, and then it's like Eredivisie Young or something, like JO.
Eredivisie Young, yeah. The main pick is probably Ryan Donk. You probably heard that name. Remember from FIFA? From FIFA?
Yeah, isn't he the
Ryan
captain?
Donk, yeah.
For thing? Union Berlin.
Galatasaray is the captain for Galatasaray. They got Becker. He's that silver. You know that silver on for Union Berlin, the winger.
Oh yeah, he's the guy that I was thinking of.
He's costs like 10K because Union Berlin SVCs is like they're all made of silvers and bronze and stuff.
Oh, got you.
So yeah, probably him, and then the rest you're looking at not lots, but like you could fill up a whole lineup of like Eredivisie players.
Oh yeah.
Which like before you're looking at like a team that's like 20th, 30th in CONCACAF. Now they're probably like top 7, top 6. Like
yeah,
they're looking pretty good. Rest of the players are like scattered through Europe, and then even their local team, like in I think what was it, CONCACAF Nations League. I think they won their group in the like Nations League B, and they had. Let me check who was in their group.
But yeah, the thing is with Suriname too, like they'll be able to like recruit more players too because of that whole
they're gonna keep
agreement.
this. Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's almost like being a manager for a club team where you can almost like pick and choose now, and like try to convert people to get to your team and like convince them.
For you that don't know, Suriname is basically, I think it's like it's like in South America, but they don't claim themselves as South America.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's
a Dutch
like
island.
attached to Colombia and Brazil. No, I don't. I think it's like literally
it used to be. It used to be a Dutch island, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Or is that Guyana that's attached to it? It's literally attached to it, right?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it's attached to Brazil and Guyana. Yeah, so most people don't know, but Guyana, French Guyana, and Suriname are all in that South American, but they don't really claim themselves as South American. That's why they're in CONCACAF. If it wasn't for Dutch, they would have lots of solid players who would play there. Seedorf is from Suriname. Edgar Davis, the Glasses man, is from there.
And both of them played for the Dutch
Van
national
Dijk,
team.
Wijnaldum. They produced some players.
It's not like
before they weren't.
I don't think they were born there. I think they have parents who were born there or some sort of.
Seedorf. I'm pretty sure Seedorf was. Seedorf, Edgar Davids. Yeah, Edgar Davis. Seedorf was born there. I think because before, what's it called? They weren't known as a FIFA country. Does that make sense? Is that?
Yeah.
They weren't like, so why am I going to represent you guys? You guys can't even make the World Cup. And obviously Dutch chance to play Suriname are Dutch, but now that they're getting all these players, they're definitely tough tasks. And then you don't know if you're gonna play where you're gonna play that match. If you preferably at home with fans, probably not gonna happen. If it's supposed to happen in June,
you think that'll happen? We're not gonna get fans. I don't see us getting fans until 2022.
Maybe in Canada, but I don't think we're gonna get fans. I don't think we're gonna get fans.
This is why I was so pissed when I couldn't catch the Montreal game last year, the home opener.
I went to that. Thank God.
I was supposed to go, and then I just didn't. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait for things to heat
later.
Up. Yeah, and then fucked it.
Yeah.
I was supposed to actually be there in a suit. There was supposed to be some convention going on. For some sports management convention going on that I was supposed to go to.
Near BMO?
Yeah.
Oh, at Intercare Center?
It was supposed to be in BMO, I think.
In BMO? Or are you talking about Intercare Center, like the place?
I think it's the entrance on the west side.
Because Intercare Center shares the parking lot with BMO, so it might be that, but maybe it is BMO. Maybe. I don't know.
I think it was supposed to be near it. And it was supposed to be like a suit and tie type event.
Suit and tie, eh?
Yeah.
At BMO. So now what team want to go? Probably Bermuda.
I think we'll talk about Bermuda. Aren't we playing them in Florida?
So this game's already been confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they confirmed it's going to be in Florida. I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact date. Is it next week or the week after? I could find out right now.
It's the 20th, I think. Like, in that week.
20th? No, it's on the 25th. Okay, it's on the 25th. It's on the 25th. They probably, I don't think they have any time to prepare for them. I think because of quarantine, you have 2 days of practice to prepare, which is that's nothing.
No.
It's you basically can't really come with an advanced tactic with that. You're going to have to you're going to really have to simplify your tactics for that. But if you have 2 days, because 1 day,
we should already have some sort of identity that we play at.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be exactly the hardest thing in the world. It's not like we're having a bunch of players debuting.
Yeah, that's true. It's another thing though, you don't know, because MLS players haven't played. When was the last time they played, MLS players?
I think November or December.
So you're gonna have
So it's been 3 months.
So November, December, they haven't played. They haven't practiced, and I know
They
I
have
think mentioned on the
practiced.
interview.
They're practicing now.
I think on the interview that all the Bermuda players, have been practicing since December. So they've been all the local, well, at least the local players, all the local players have been training with the coach. So they're definitely going to be well prepared for this.
Yep.
But can they get their key man, Naki Wells, Bristol City? I think he was second place in scoring for CONCACAF Nations League. Is that
Maybe.
right?
Maybe.
I think it was second place, and it wasn't like they're not versing like some random teams. Mexico and Panama, which they did manage to get a result against Panama, 2-0. I'm pretty sure it was, and then they actually were beating Mexico 1-0, but then ended up losing 2-1, and like they scored the goal in like the 94th minute or something. So it's not an easy game at all.
And they've been practicing together, right?
They've been all of them.
Yeah.
Well, all the local players, they've been with them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, other than that, they have Reggie Lamb. I think he played at TFC at one point.
Maybe.
This guy, Reggie Lamb. I think he's more of a local legend. I know he's playing lower leagues, England, but he has lots of caps for them. And then Naki Wells is really who's been carrying them. But maybe that's just their system, because if you get 2-1 result against Mexico, that's gonna be tough opposition. Yeah. And then Cayman Islands, pretty easy. 3 days after the Bermuda game, they're like basically all local and USL, which probably the best players are like USL, which is like third division USA.
I mean, third division?
We beat US Virgin Islands 11, so I don't know where. What do you think the score of this will be?
I have no idea.
Think over 10 or no?
No, probably not. Because
we got US Virgin Islands 11.
It depends what players we get, right? Like if Alphonso Davies, for whatever reason, or Jonathan David can't come back, then I feel like we have a significantly less chance, like, to do well. They are ranked very low, though.
Worse than Gibraltar, like.
I mean, it'll probably be a blowout. We shouldn't be worrying too much about this game. It might be a game just to like rotate the team a little bit. So you might see like the players who were sitting on the bench for the, I don't know, the Bermuda game or the Suriname game.
That's what I'm saying. You're probably gonna rotate the squad, no? From after the Bermuda game.
Actually, and then I think this might be a good game for what is his first name? Ricardo Ferreira to play his debut.
Ricardo Ferreira.
Just because.
Oh yeah, because because all he's gonna be doing is playing with his feet. He's not really gonna have to do that much defending.
Yeah,
we've seen before that Herdman usually in these games he plays like almost like a 5 in the, I guess not really a 5 in the back, but he just used wingers on the right. Like I think he did one time. It was like Alphonso Davies like left wing back and then Liam Millar right wing back because he had just possession the whole time. I think it was almost like it was basically only 2 defenders, and then when the other team gets possession, the CDM drops in between the 2 defenders, and then the mids come back. But we've had possession almost the whole time. Yeah. So, yeah. I think we'll definitely be fine with that. Is Aruba.
Aruba.
I mean,
great place to visit.
Jamaica. Great place to visit for
probably not good at soccer.
Probably not good. That's where Dumfries is from, the right back for Ajax. He actually did make a friendly appearance for Aruba, but then switched to Dutch. Doesn't really have much promise if he goes to Aruba. Makes sense, but
yeah, he's good enough to play for the Dutch team.
He should have or shouldn't have?
No, he's definitely good enough to be on the Dutch team.
Yeah, for the Dutch team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then last 6 on the Jamaica, 4-2 to Guyana. Lost to Antigua. Last 2 results LLs. I mean, if they lose 6-0 in Jamaica, I know Jamaica probably has edge on us, but that Jamaica team is not the same Jamaica team they have now. They lost 6-0. They have one guy I know is pretty good, Joshua John. He plays on VVV Venlo, but isn't that team that lost 11-0 to Ajax? No,
I think so.
But that's a first team player in the Eredivisie, so it's not like he's nothing.
Yeah,
2 goals in 6 games for Aruba. Rest of them, Lower Netherlands. As you can see, most of CONCACAF is like just Dutch and French like island,
Yeah,
basically
pretty much.
like
Yeah.
formerly owned islands. Yeah, yeah. I guess it's more of a test than Cayman Islands, but I mean it's still gonna be easier.
What's
And their pitch.
yeah.
Most of the like, I remember when we were seeing kids in Neves, it was also a cricket pitch, and it was horrible. We only like won 2-0. The pitch was horrible. It's worse than BMO like when it's winter.
Oh God.
Bro, it's like Centennial backfield. I'm not Centennial backfield. I mean,
Oh,
JJP
the
backfield. It's
South
like
Field.
bad.
Oh,
Southfield at JJP. If you know that, you know.
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So we get out of that. Then we're versing Group F, right? I'm pretty sure.
Group E, I think, because we're Group B.
I'm not gonna say we're gonna get out because I don't want to say I don't want to jinx it, but yeah,
I think we have a
there's
great
some
chance to make it to the final
great
round.
chance. But Suriname, I'm a little worried about.
Yeah, but then again, like we have the likes of like Alfonso Davies,
Yeah, I know,
like
but if the
Jonathan
Europeans
David,
don't come,
Eustachio.
that's true. But then Suriname, European, they won't get the Europeans either. That's true.
Exactly.
Um, and then if we group F, it's probably looks like it's gonna be Haiti, which I mean they beat us before
Hmm.
in the Gold Cup. Wasn't a fun game to watch. Blew a 3-0 lead, I'm pretty sure,
I think
or
so.
a 2-0 lead. I think it was a 2-0 lead, and they're winning 3-2. But I mean, after that, I think it's gonna definitely give them some fight, and they're gonna go after that game really
Mhm.
hard. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that
Yeah.
game because that one worries me too, honestly. Like I know, like for us to go, we have to think that these are nothing clubs, but I don't want to. I don't want nothing. I mean nothing countries, but I don't want to underestimate them and then
Yeah.
lose again to Haiti. It is a two. I think I'm pretty sure it's 2 legs, so that's better.
Mhm.
But
I feel like it's just
I
harder in
mean,
general to keep your players motivated when we're playing like
mhm,
teams like this, where
Cayman
they're
Islands and stuff, yeah.
yeah.
But Haiti, it will definitely be there, especially because it's World Cup qualifying, and
Hmm.
we blew the 2-0 lead to them in the Gold Cup
Yep.
quarterfinals. In terms of Canada, it's really questions are center back. Who's gonna be center back?
Hmm.
Victoria, Henry, Ferreira, Cornelius, Kamal Miller, Scott Kennedy, Zader, Didic, and then Mancard game. Is it Magicar or Matt? I don't even know. I never know how to say his name.
Me
Magicar James?
me neither.
Manj. I'm just gonna say James
Didn't he
because that's
change his name
easier.
though?
Did he change his name?
I think so. I met his uncle at Centennial Field once, and he said a different first name. I forgot what it was.
Maybe that's
Like
just like
Daniel, I think.
his
No, not
gubby
Daniel.
name. Maybe it's Daniel. Maybe yeah. Because I'm looking at it. I mean, Zader and Didic. I mean, CPL guys. They get called up some camp, but if they're not playing any minutes right now, why would you call up? You're gonna call people that are in game shape. So then that leaves Vittoria, Henry Ferreira, and then Kennedy. I mean,
Maybe.
Kennedy, a left-footed center back, second division of Germany. I know he's young. Some people thought he was gonna be an Olympic squad. He wasn't on that list, so I'm pretty sure it means he's probably gonna get called up to play up here. And then I don't know. Ferrer recently changed, so they're probably gonna bring him
Yeah.
in.
And he is also coming
Henry.
off 2 ACL injuries. So
Hmm.
I feel like if he's probably gonna be called up, but he's probably gonna
Hmm.
start a few games and probably against like the Cayman
Hmm.
Islands and like Aruba. Just like
And
easy
then
games.
James, I know James recently loaned out to a team in like Greece. They're like bottom 3 though,
Oh,
but I know
damn.
he's not getting game time. He did play one of the Champions League matches, which I guess you could say you have a Champions League defender. But Henry, I don't know. Lots of people they don't know about Henry because Henry he's been there for a long time, experience, but this guy he's like Landon. This guy
Oh,
he puts in tackle like he just
yeah.
gives up.
I
This
I
guy tackles.
I know who Henry is. He's like
I
he's the one
know.
center back that I really know. What do you think about Steven Vittoria though? because
I mean,
he's
Steven
old.
Vittoria, he's actually, I'm pretty sure, I think he takes penalties from Mordiens,
Yeah,
which is kind of sick.
I'm not sure if he starts too
Center
many
back
games
taking
though.
penalties. I think he was starting at the beginning. I don't know if he still starts too many. If we look at, pull up the transfer market,
He's
see how
34,
many
so he's
games he
not
played.
that old.
Yeah, it's not that old. Let me see if we go here. I mean, he did come out of Porto Academy, I think.
He's played 14. He's played 17 games this season for like 1,000 minutes.
Yeah, so he's been playing. He's been playing.
Yeah.
It's not like he hasn't been playing. He's been getting some game time. And then, yeah, so I probably think it's gonna be. I mean, they want to try out Kennedy. I mean, Herdman really likes Kamal Miller.
Of course.
I like Kamal Miller. He's pretty athletic, good on ball. He could play left back as well. But I feel like I don't know. I think he's gonna call it Miller, but they haven't been playing. And then probably Kennedy, and then like Ferreira and Vittoria, maybe Henry. I don't think he'll call James. I don't know. I feel like he's not gonna call James.
It also
And
depends on
then
who's
another
available because of COVID. Right?
Yeah, because if that's not available, then you're probably gonna see Cornelius is not gonna play for the U20s, and he's gonna get called up, and then it's gonna be Miller, Kent, probably Zader and Didic, and or me, yeah, because that's really all they really have there. Then you're probably that's another thing. So if the Europe thing happens, that's gonna hurt a lot, but it will hurt all the other teams just as bad. So
Yeah.
I think we're fine if that happens. But of course, you want to see your best players at the camp. And then another question: Davies left wing or left back? What do you think for Canada at least?
I think you could get more out of him, like at left back, because we have better forwards than we have better defenders. So I feel like if you bring Alphonso Davies back to left back, he'll help out with the defense, and he'll definitely attack too. But I feel like he'll be more effective for Canada at left back.
I think it depends on the opponent, honestly.
Yeah,
because we've seen. I think in Mexico he played left back. Well, the first US game he played left wing, but the second one he played left back. But most of the other games he plays up. So I think it really depends on our opponent. If we're gonna sit back a little bit, I guess put Davies. I guess if you sit back, do you want him up or do you want him back? If we're gonna sit back,
I'm thinking if we're gonna sit back, I think you smack, what is it, Adekumbe? Is that how you say it?
Adekumbe?
I think you slap him at left back, and then you play Alphonso Davies as like a defensive left winger.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then maybe slap like Osario at right wing too. I know he's not exactly defensive, but
yeah. So you want like against younger, because I guess lower teams, like if he's gonna have the same amount of like time and like to go up.
And then if you want to play Jonathan David on the wing too, in order to have Cavallini up top, then you could play him as like an inside forward, and then you can let Alphonso Davies attack the wing. Right? So
I think it really depends on the opponent.
Yeah.
So, and then do you want to continue talking about the second round, or do you want to go into the Premier League predictions?
I think we should talk about our predicted 11s for the.
Okay, I think we should go. We'll go predictive 11s, and then we'll talk about some of the bigger teams in CONCACAF. I guess you want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that then. Okay, I guess you go first. You kind of gave away some of what you want to do.
Yeah, because
true. Go for it.
Okay, right here. Okay, so should we? You want to just go like we could go positions, so then like all of us can like argue on which position, and then we can like create our own team based off what we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we all have the same keeper, but we'll see. Okay, so who do you have?
I got Borjan in net. I feel like he's just solid.
I got Borjan.
I don't think you can take him out of it.
I'm pretty sure he did save a penalty against Liverpool in the champ. I think it was against Mane. Saved the penalty. Jason, who do you have in net?
Jason.
Hey
yo.
Hey yo, bud. Who's your keep? Who's your tendy?
His internet might be going down on him.
Okay, I have his team up here. I guess.
I think we all got Borjan.
Yeah, he's all got Borjan, I guess.
Because I think Crepeau's injured right now, And he hasn't played since
Propose
December or November.
Propose injured. And then second in line, it's probably going to be Dane Sinclair, who's going to probably be in the U23s for Olympic qualifying. So I think we're fine there.
You don't think it's going to be
Jason
Lute Weiler?
Luai just got signed for Huddersfield. I think he's the backup for Huddersfield now. And then you got other guys, Simon Thomas in Norway. You got a few guys that you could call up. I think we're fine, especially since we're versing like Cayman Islands. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
And then okay, so who do you have right back? I think we all had the same right back.
I got Larea.
I got Larea. Jason has Larea. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement on Larea.
Yeah.
I mean, recent time, I guess ZBG's been good. Probably gonna be U23s.
Probably.
Alistair Johnson in Nashville.
He's
Herman
really
seems to like him. He's more Alistair Johnson, more of like a defensive.
Yeah, he's more like a Brexit type. Like Burnley.
He's more Brexit. He's able to play the ball, but he cares more about getting the ball back than playing it forward. So he's good to have his back, and he wasn't on the U23 roster, so it probably means he's going to get called up to the main squad right back.
Is he younger than 23?
Center backs. This is part. Yeah, he is. I think he's 20. Alistair Johnston. And then center backs. I think we have some different teams here.
We probably
Who do you have right center back?
Right center back. I'm gonna go probably with Henry. Just because I think
Henry.
I think he's
experienced
best center back. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in the camp probably the most out of everyone.
Yo, Jason, what's up?
Pardon, Jason? Jay?
I fixed my mic.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Who do you have at right center back, Jay?
Henry.
You have Henry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys Henry too. I had Victoria. I don't know, because I
think we're good now.
Okay, sorry for that, peoples.
Sorry for that cut.
Internet connection Oz. So we're going right center back. So you guys had Henry. It's Henry. The only thing, when he was at West Ham, everyone was promised, he's going to be our next center back. But then he just flies. He doesn't, no standing tackle for him. He just flies and he gives up lots of penalties. But he's very athletic. He's probably been in the most Canadian camps out of everyone though, which makes sense. Victoria, I don't know. I kind of wanted to put Ferreira too, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I just thought of the center back pairing with Victoria and Ferreira. I feel like that'd be a really good
Portuguese Canadians.
Yeah, the Portuguese Canadians, the pork chops center back.
I guess, but none of them are left-footed. But it really depends on our. I guess this is for our. It's not really just for the next camp, I guess, but this is just our squad overall.
Yeah.
I guess Victoria, I might switch it, but I don't know. I think Victoria, he did well against America or USA. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll go Victoria. There's a big question mark at center back. So who do you have at left center back?
I put Ferreira.
You went with the Ferreira and Henry.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to put Ferreira right center back, but but I feel like. Do you think it really matters if we have the right-footed center back and left back?
I don't really think it does. Most teams play with
people
two
have been
right-footed
putting
center backs.
Kamal Miller, Scott Kennedy, who's been getting some buzz lately, younger player. But I mean, I think Jason and me both got Kamal Miller, but I guess that's more if you want to have that left-footed center back in there. He's athletic. Yeah. Herman likes him. Okay, now this is an interesting one. Do you have Davies at left back?
I have Davies at left back.
Okay, so you have Davies at left back. Jason, do you have Davies at left back?
Yeah.
I don't think you do, right? You don't. Okay. I think you looked at Matthew's squad there for a second. That's why you got confused.
Probably did.
Okay. So, we both got Adekube. I mean, this is the same argument I had before. Do you want him up or down? I prefer him up, but like we said before, it probably depends on the opponent. If we're sitting back, you probably want him higher. If we're playing a weaker team, he's basically on the other top half of the pitch anyways.
Yeah.
So, I guess that we already talked about that. Okay, so
are we agreeing with 3 center mids?
4-3-3. Okay, I did 3 center mids.
Okay.
I think we most did 3-4-3. So did you do 2 holding or did you do 1 holding?
I did 1 holding. But it could
Okay,
be
so
two.
I think
It
me
could
and Jason
change.
did
It could
two.
change. It could change.
Okay, so I think me and Jason went two. You went with one. Who did you put?
I put Hutchinson
You put
just because I
Hutch.
feel like if we're talking
Legends.
about the best team possible, I
Mhm.
think Hutchinson has to be in there. It's just
Yeah.
all about how well his
He's been-
body can keep up and like recover
Mhm.
between games. Like if he's
Mhm.
playing
'Cause I
against,
know he wants to be part of it.
yeah,
Pardon?
yeah,
He
it's
wants
just
to be part of it. Yeah, it's his body.
if he
He said he
recovers
doesn't want to
properly,
also ruin the chance of the youngsters, but he wants to be part of the come up for the World Cup. So
yeah,
I think he won't be there all the time, but I mean, he's as solid as it gets for us.
hmm
I mean, for me, I went to holding. I think Jason also went to holding. Jason went Piet and Eustachio. Interesting. Eustachio, I mean,
let's just talk about like
Eustachio's
maybe the
Eustachio.
more defensive midfielder first. Like, so we think we're gonna go with like a defensive midfielder, like for sure, and then
Yeah,
maybe
so
like a
I think
playmaker.
okay, I will do like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jason, I guess, has Piet, but he has two holding, but Piet is more of his defensive, which I get.
Mhm.
Piet is, I mean, I don't really like him because Montreal Impact or
Yeah.
Club de Foot Montreal.
I can't believe they
But
changed the name for that. For their
I
team.
know.
That was weird.
Apparently, the fans have been rioting, and not rioting, but they're really against it.
Yeah.
I mean, he really fights for when he's out there, and he's really proud of Canada. So, and he wins the ball.
Yeah.
Good, but wins the ball. I mean, that's what he does.
He could play a little bit of right back too. I think he was playing a little bit of right back.
I know he played a little bit of
Thierry.
right back. Was it a 5 in the back under
Yeah.
Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played a little bit of a 5 in the back. So he's versatile too. So that's pretty good. And people think he's old. I think he's still only like 26, so he's still got some years on him.
Yeah, he's like
a short king. Big up short king.
He's not that short.
Maybe for Canada, I think at 17.
Isn't he like
I think he's pretty short.
5'8"? 5'9"?
Let's check.
Oh, he's 171, so that's like 5'8", 5'7", maybe. But yeah, he's a good player. He's 26. So he's not that old.
Oh, yeah, people think he's like 30.
Yeah, he's just been around for a long time.
He's still not. Oh no, he's 5'6". He's 5'6". Okay, he's a short king. He's a short king. 170. Yeah, short king. And then, yeah, for me, see, this is not really for, I guess, for the next camp, because you really don't want, I guess, to start all the MLS guys. You want guys in game shape form, but I really like K.
Yeah.
MLS All-Star. I mean, and he's able to play the ball a little more than say a Piet can. I guess he's kind of in the same build of Atiba, but he's left-footed. He's more like tall, lankier. Win the ball, more of a box-to-box, but they play him deep a lot. I like him.
Yeah.
I mean, we have all different ones. Once again, I think it depends on our opponents.
Yeah. I think he's a really good player too.
More up and down the field. Piet's more down, plays down, sits back. Hutchison more could go up and down too. So yeah, I think it also depends on the team, but it's interesting. Now our playmaker. So continue.
You go first. You go first with the playmaker.
Okay, yeah. So in terms of like the playmaker, for me, I have kind of like the deep line playmaker. I think Jason does too. We have Eustachio both playing alongside the defensive midfielder. I mean, I guess in game you kind of rotate a little bit. I know you have him a little more higher up.
Yeah, I have a little higher up. He could still play as a deep line playmaker, but I just want Hutchison because the way my team's set up, I always want Hutchison behind Eustachio
to anchor it.
Yeah,
to anchor that.
Yeah. And then
No,
my other midfielder could push up a little more.
I think at this point he has to be a guarantee in the squad.
He has to be in the team. It just depends on where you want to play him. I feel like that's.
I think he has to be in there with. I think he's had like 5 player of the weeks, Liga Nos. I think he has a player of the month.
Yep.
Porto are looking at him, which would be nice. Kind of actually, I was gonna say Benfica, but I kind of really don't want him. Do you want him at Sporting? Or
I want him at Sporting. I would want him at Sporting.
I think at Porto would be good because Grugic is going to leave alone, and he's probably going to take up that exact role Grugic had.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's probably going to get some minutes. I don't know. Hopefully, he makes the move.
But
Would
it's
be
the same
nice.
thing with João Mario at Sporting, because his loan's
That's
probably
true.
his loan is gonna end. We're probably not gonna sign him.
Yeah, we actually. Romero plays higher up though. Kind of no.
He can
He's more
play a little
attacking.
higher up. So could
Mm-hmm.
Eustáquio too. He's definitely capable of
That's true.
playing like a David Silva-esque role
Mm-hmm.
at Sporting.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Who do you guys
Yeah, I
have
can
as
see
your
that because
third
he's
midfielder?
not very physical, but with his feet is really where he
Yeah.
excels.
Yeah.
And then okay, so since you have the two, so you have someone playing on the right of him.
Yeah.
So you have the Hutchinson, and then you have the two. Do you have is it like you have another box, or you have another creator, or you have a box to box beside Eustáquio?
This player
More
can
of a
play a
box,
little
probably
bit of
no.
both. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking
I think
about
we
more of
all
a
have the same
box.
player.
Yeah.
Arfield.
Yep. Gotta
Yeah,
be.
more of a box.
Is he still the captain? I think he is.
I think it depends if Atiba's there. Sometimes Borjan too,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's mainly Arfield, Atiba, and Borjan.
Hmm. He's definitely a leader, whether he's captain or not.
I don't want to spoil it, but I don't have Azorio on the wing. I was kind of thinking of putting Azorio here, but I think you have to have Arfield in here.
Yeah.
Just the leadership, and he runs his ass off. So I think you have to have that in the team.
Yeah.
I really wanted to put Azorio in here, but I didn't have the space for him.
I was
Jason has
thinking
Arfield.
I could also play Arfield on the wing because I think he's played there a few
Mm-hmm.
times for
Yeah, because
Rangers.
if you do 4-4-2, I guess you could kind of
Because I was thinking about
drop Azorio more deeper.
Yeah, because I was thinking about trying to put K into the team,
Mm-hmm.
like somewhere
Mm-hmm.
on the left side. But
Yeah.
I decided to stay loyal to Azario. But yeah, I put Arfield at center mid.
Yeah. Okay, so left. So you have three up top, or are you playing like
I have three up top.
a 4-1-2-1-2? Also, you
I
did
have
two
three
wings
up
and a
top,
forward.
but they could also play a 4-1-2-1-2 with the players I got.
Okay.
They're very versatile.
Okay, so another thing people are talking about is Jonathan David at the 10, but honestly, I prefer him at the 9. But you can also play him on the wing. Do you have him? Where do you have him?
I have him as an inside forward on the left.
A wing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He did play that a little bit in for the qualifying for Nations League.
Mm-hmm.
I know he played a little bit on the wing with Liam Millar and Davies. I mean, and Cavallini, sorry. I mean, he could play anywhere up top.
Oh, yeah.
Leo's he's really been not being able to drop in, but for us, I think I prefer him as number 9. I think, yeah, Jason has a number 9 too. Just let him drop in.
Yeah.
I guess. I have Davies on the wings, so does Jason. We already went over that. Who do you have on the right side, though?
I have Azario on the right side.
So this is where you have Azario, yeah.
I just feel like having two players who could play like on the inside, that will help like the wingers get up, and then Hutchinson could drop back a little more, and then that'll leave more space for Eustáquio to play around, and then more space for Arfield to run onto. So I feel like it
for
just
me,
kind
see,
of
I think your midfield kind of makes more sense for what I was doing too, I guess, because I'm thinking about. I don't think the two holding mids were sure. Because what Lauren has been, I want Lauren on the right. I know he's normally number 9, but for Besiktas, he's been playing on the right, kind of but like as the game goes on, he kind of gets more central.
Yeah,
kind of like the second striker on the right. I guess the one holding and 2 kind of makes more sense because you have 2 guys higher up to cover some of the ground that Lauren, because he'll be a little more up the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of want him like that role he plays in Besiktas. He's really been in form.
Yeah,
I think I'm not sure if he's leading or if he's second in the race for Turkish top goal scorer. So I think you have to have him in the squad.
He is up there.
But he's up there.
Also, he has West Ham and West Brom both looking into him.
I think West Brom, yeah. I think we went over the last time. West
$13 million.
I definitely prefer him going to West Ham. Pardon?
I think he's going to be going for 13 million.
I think it was linked at 13. Yeah. I think for West Ham it's more of like, okay, we don't get Tammy Abraham. I think that's what they're gonna go for. Because I know there's been some links with Tammy Abraham, so maybe that's like Tammy Abraham doesn't work out. We're gonna get Lauren cheaper for sure. Gonna be cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'd be nice. Him and what is it, Antonio Bowen.
Yeah. I feel like he would get more game time at West Brom, but I definitely want to see him in the Premier League. And he's going to play for West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham. And then I guess they'll balance him out too with having all the fast attacking players
Yeah.
with him, Bowen and Antonio. Yeah, that'll be a good balance.
Who do you guys have at
I mean,
striker?
I was Jason.
You guys have Laren at
I have
striker?
David, but Jason also has
yeah,
Hoyle at
David.
right wing, which is interesting.
Toilet.
Doing good in the championship, but I think he's more of a super sub.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jay?
I just said yeah because I did have him there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's more of a super sub, but I
Yeah,
don't mind him starting. To be honest, more of a technical player,
for sure.
but yeah, I don't mind him starting.
He has played in the
Do you mind
Premier
it?
League quite a few times.
Yeah.
Scored some
When they've been
bangers,
called.
may I say.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting
He
in from the
likes that cut in from outside the box and shoot in.
Yeah,
Kind of like Leo Millar, which is another guy I was thinking of putting in, but finally been playing some minutes at Charlton because kind of wish Liverpool had the same issue. They had a center back at striker because then our wing because maybe Leo Millar would get in there.
yeah.
But they loaned him out to Charlton, getting minutes. I think he got a team of the week, which is good. Not in FIFA, but in what is it, League One or the Championship? League One, I'm pretty
League
sure.
One, yeah.
So League One, yeah, so that's good. And then in terms of other CONCACAF teams, I mean, recently Jamaica's got some big boys. I'm looking at right
Wait,
now.
I didn't even say who I had at striker.
No, didn't you say you had a striker?
No, I got Cavallini
Go
though.
for it.
I got Cavallini though.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with Cavallini.
Yeah, I was thinking Cavallini or Kyle Laren.
Mm-hmm.
Both really good.
Yeah, Cavallini works his ass off.
Yeah, I just decided to choose Cavallini because I feel like he puts a little bit more effort in. But maybe you slap a 4-4-2. You slap Cavallini and thing up top. Cavallini and Laren up top. Imagine. Then you got Jonathan Davis playing as like a cam, maybe, or maybe like a 4-1-2-1-2.
So you're saying like a 4-1-3-2, kinda? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, like a 4-1-2-1-2, and you just slap Jonathan Davis.
I mean, I guess that would work if we play five in the back, because then you could have Lauren and Cavallini and then David under him, and then you could have a Stockio Hutchison, but then you would have to have three center backs.
Yeah.
But then Davies would be able to really work the left wing on a 5. That's another thing that lots of people talking about, playing 5 in the back. Although it's probably really good for our wing backs, our center back depth and quality is just not very
I feel
good
like
for
it's
that.
not fair to call it a 5 in the back, because it's more like a 3 in the back. Really.
More of the 3, yeah.
Yeah. Especially with Larrea's attacking output too.
Yeah, because we have perfect wing backs for that. Where they're defensively, offensively. I mean, Davies and Larrea, that's like those are really good two-way.
Yeah.
And they're able to go offensively.
I think
but center back quality is just not there.
I think we're running a little bit out of time, so I think we need to hurry up to like the predictions.
Okay, so want to just go to predictions then?
Yeah. Canada talk, I guess you could call that. We're not going to be doing it every week, but whenever something significant happens, we'll talk about it.
We'll probably do like a post tournament, post qualifying discussion. But anyways,
we'll probably talk about the teams when they actually get announced.
Yeah, and then we'll see what happens. Now we're just gonna talk about Premier League, which I think some of the squads have already been released. We're currently recording this an hour before kickoffs for most Premier League games, so we have to hurry up with that.
Well, no, I didn't take those games into account at all. Like the midweek games this week.
So there's a Fulham versus Chelsea?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just went straight to like Liverpool Fulham like that weekend. Okay, so Burnley versus Arsenal is the first game of the week. Of course, Burnley just got slapped up by Tottenham 4-0.
But Jason is a Burnley fan, so
no, he is.
I don't know if he's gonna stick to his guns and choose Burnley, or if he's gonna go with Arsenal. Jay, what do you think? Are you gonna stick with your boys, or are you gonna go with Arsenal?
I think Arsenal is gonna win 2-1.
You're going against your boys, eh?
I'm not too confident here.
That's a good choice.
So he's going with the 2-1. I can't. If it's a Turf Moor, I wouldn't mind saying a draw. Is it at Turf Moor?
It is at Turf Moor.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You're gonna have 10. It's basically gonna be 10 in the back.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Burnley.
So I don't know.
I feel like that's gonna be a blip, and they're gonna come out like all guns firing. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a 1-1.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1-1 too, but I don't wanna do the same prediction. You know
You
what?
could do the
I'll
same
also say
prediction.
1-1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll also go 1-1. Okay, Jason, what are you about? Which game you want
The
next?
next game
Sheffield?
is Sheffield
Southampton?
United versus Southampton. Sheffield United are still in the relegation zone, but they're fighting as hard as they can to move up
They're
the table.
fighting.
Southampton are in horrible form. What
Whoa,
were you saying, Jason?
But it is Sheffield.
I think Chef is going to win by 1-0.
1-0?
Ooh,
Okay.
up the blades.
Yeah, because Southampton have lost all of their last 10 games, except the game against Liverpool.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with them. I'm probably gonna guess 1-0 to Sheffield United as well.
You're also gonna go Sheffield, eh? That Southampton, but you guys are going Sheffy. Chef. Shit movie, by the way, if you ever seen that movie, Chef.
Hold up. My internet's crapping out again. Let's stabilize real quick.
You know that movie's like praised as like the best cooking movie ever?
Chef?
Yeah. Because it's at first
You're saying
accuracy.
that's better than Ratatouille?
Bro, but that's not. I said for its accuracy, you bum.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Ratatouille's goated.
Ratatouille's goated. I was gonna say.
Anybody couldn't cook.
Okay.
Whoa, anybody. I want to see you whip up a fucking whatever he make that fucking what is that soup called he makes in the movie?
I forget.
It's
been a while.
Make up some creme brulee shit. I want to see you make that.
So James,
Ratatouille's
what is
goated.
your prediction for the Sheffield United Southampton game?
I'm probably no Southampton 2-1. I think Sheffield will pop one in.
Okay. Oh,
Boom, boom. Papa, papa.
Okay. So the game after that is Aston Villa versus Wolves.
Aston Villa, Wolves. I'm pretty sure they're a derby, right?
Pretty sure it's a derby. I think so. They're very close. I'm not quite sure if it's a derby. They are very close to each other.
I'm pretty sure they don't like each other. It's them. And I think it's Aston Villa, Wolves, and West Brom. They all don't hate each other.
Yeah, Aston Villa. Both teams have been doing quite poor the last few weeks. My internet's getting massively right now.
I'm looking. Both teams that some games they could look really good, and also other games look really shit.
I think this game's gonna be 0-0 draw.
You think 0-0?
Yeah, Jason.
I was kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. I kind of think both these teams really need this win, and they're really gonna go at it, send some in for it. I think 3-2 Wolves.
3-2 Wolves.
Always have to go with the Portuguese men, obviously.
Of course. James, what do you think? Or Jason, sorry.
From the beginning. You saw me right down there. It's a draw.
You going what?
Gotcha.
0-0?
Trash game.
You going 0-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, 0-0.
Okay, the next game is Brighton versus Leicester City. Brighton have been playing some exciting soccer, but Leicester are
I'm saying right now, Brighton's going to be winning by 1-0.
No way,
bold prediction. That's a bold prediction.
No way. Brighton against the consistent Leicester. Ooh.
I'm thinking.
I like Brighton, but Leicester they do what they have to do.
I'm going 3-1 Leicester. Honestly,
I kind of want to go Brighton like Jason, but Leicester. No, I'll go 2-1 Leicester.
2-1 Leicester.
I kind of wanted to go Brighton, but
yeah. The next game is West Brom versus Newcastle.
Both
these teams need this win.
Chase.
Newcastle,
this is a very big game for Newcastle.
Yeah, I think they're in 17th.
How much points is Newcastle off relegation?
I think it's like 2. 1 or 2. Very close. Very, very.
Let me check here.
I think Newcastle are gonna pull it out the bag. I think it's gonna be like a 2-0 win. They're gonna score early and then they're gonna score late, I think.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, so West Brom, if they want to get out of here, they need this win. They need that win badly. Because they are at 17. Newcastle is 9 points ahead of them. If they want to get out, this is the game they win.
For
Need
sure.
to win. See, I think since they need it bad, I think they might pull it out. I think West Brom.
West Brom?
No, West Brom will 2-1.
I think West.
I'm sorry to Jordy.
I'm tied up. I think West Brom's going to win 1-0 or it's going to be a draw.
So what do you think? If you were to make a final prediction.
I want to go Newcastle because of True Jordy, but West Brom is just. I think they're gonna get it.
Jason,
something
what do you
in my
think?
heart.
I think I might just have to go with 1-0 for West Brom. Or a draw, I'm not sure. No, I'll go with them winning 1-0.
1-0?
Okay, you go 1-0 West Brom. Okay.
Now we got
Ooh.
Liverpool versus Fulham. Surely Liverpool can't screw this up.
I mean,
Surely. I think it's gonna be like 4-0.
I hope not.
Or no. 3-1. 3-1.
See, I either think it's gonna be a super shithouse or we're gonna blow them out. I don't know if we're gonna choke this. I think it's either gonna be 4-0 Liverpool or like fucking 3-0 Fulham and Alisson's in their shitter. I'm scared.
There's just no in between. It's either you dominate or you get dominated.
Yeah, so I think I'll go 3-0. I'll go 3-0 to the Reds. Well, can I call them the Reds? I guess I can't call them the Reds. Everyone calls if their team red the Reds, but
yeah. Jason, what do you think?
2-0, 2-0.
2-0
for Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool. There's no way Fulham's winning.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Big up to Liverpool.
And now this is probably the biggest game of the week. Manchester City versus Manchester United. Big derby.
The Manchester derby.
Manchester City looking for their 22nd
I think
win
you know
in
what
a
I'm
row.
going for already, but
yeah, you're probably going to say United. I genuinely think Manchester United looked so fucking boring in that Crystal Palace game that it's going to be like 2-0.
I want to go. See, I was going to say auto Manchester United because you like Man City, but I don't like either team. I don't want either of them to get 3 points, so I'm just going to say 1-1.
1-1.
I don't want either of them to get points.
Jason, what do you think?
I was going to say Manchester United to win, but
2-0. You heard it here first.
2-0?
For Man United?
No, Man City, you idiot.
There we go.
What a shema.
Well, they didn't hear it first because I literally predicted that. This is kind of... Oh, internet shitting out. No, hold up. Okay, next we got Tottenham versus Crystal Palace. Jason, I'll let you start off with this one. What do you think? Internet? Okay, guys, hold up. Hey, yo, guys, hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Again? Okay, I think we got it now.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, let's redo the Tottenham versus Crystal Palace bit. Okay. Tottenham versus Crystal Palace. 2 London teams, not quite a derby. But, Jason, I'll let you go first. What do you think?
Tottenham is winning 1-0.
1-0.
Good choice. James, what do you think?
See, I wanna go bold on this. Crystal Palace, shocking form. Tottenham just came off a 4-0 win, and they won the Europa League game. I want to go Crystal Palace 3-0.
3-0?
I don't know. Something's telling me Crystal Palace. This is what's gonna shake their form, and then Tottenham's gonna go back to being this shit team in London.
I'm gonna be going 2-0 Tottenham. I just feel like they're gonna pull it out the bag.
Bro, something in my heart's telling me to go Palace. I don't know why.
I don't know what the hell's telling you that, mate. Okay, let's go to the 2 blue teams as we go to Chelsea to Everton. This is a pretty big game, actually. Who wants to go first here? Yeah, you can go first.
I think Chelsea's gonna win. I can't really decide the score. I guess just go for a plain 1-0.
1-0?
Nice little 1-0.
1-0 Chelsea. That's pretty good.
Is this in
This is at Stamford Bridge, but it doesn't really matter because there's no
Is
fans.
this in Merseyside? Oh,
No,
it's in Stamford. Okay.
it's at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, I'm going to say it's 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1.
2-1 Chelsea. 2-1.
I'm probably gonna go for a 2-2 draw, actually. Just because I feel like Everton are
Chelsea-
better than people think.
Ooh. Now this is another important game.
Yeah. Wait, you did what?
Because
James, what's your
Everton-
prediction?
I didn't make it yet. I'm making it right now.
Okay.
See, I don't know, because obviously Everton's in the Champions League spot. I don't know how. Somehow they're in Champions League spot.
Yeah.
Chelsea's out of that. They're only 2 points behind, so both them.
This fucking bro, this fucking internet, man.
Oh,
Fuck. You guys have no idea. Okay, what do you guys think for West Ham Leeds?
2-1 Hammers.
2-1 Hammers, easy. Jason,
2-1 West Ham.
what score?
Also went with the Hammers, eh?
City's also winning 2-1.
No, no, fuck.
So West Ham and Leeds. Who's your pick?
I'm going West Ham 3-0. What do you guys think?
I'm going 2-1 Hammers.
2-1 West Ham.
Easy
Also with the
peasy.
Hammers, eh?
Easy
Oh
peasy.
man, going for the Hammers.
Okay, we only got one midweek game this week. Manchester City versus Southampton. What do you guys think?
City's winning 2-1.
I hate City, but City 2-1.
Yeah. Just Southampton are in such a dip. I'm going 3-1 City as well.
Yeah.
You got
All
this.
right. Thank you for spending this wonderful hour and change with us on the InControl podcast. We'll see you next week.
Just follow our what do we got? Twitter, TikTok. We don't have an Instagram.
Yeah,
You
Twitter,
can follow
TikTok,
my
we don't have
Instagram.
it.
Link in description for all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
hopefully.
Hopefully. If my
Hey,
internet
adios.
doesn't shit out again.